This will be our last segment. Please take a look.
Okay. Goosebumps.
Rise, rise, my servants. Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom.
Jack Black as Ganondorf.
Leave no survivors.
Hey, new weird enemies. What?
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
Jam. There's some weird stuff going on. Oh, they kept the key change in. Okay, this is a very weird trailer. I love it.
Please, lend him your power.
Stylish. I think her voiceover improved. Still gonna play it in Japanese, of course. If possible.
That was The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, the latest entry in the Legend of Zelda series. In addition to the standard version, a collector's edition of the game containing various items will release on launch day. A new amiibo figure of Link from this game will also be available on the same day. We hope you're looking forward to Link's latest grand adventure. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Okay, I think this is a very fitting trailer. It's got just enough so that you know, okay, this is actually still happening. And there's lots of cool weirdness going on, but it's still very mysterious, so I like that. Let's go over it a little bit, shall we? Yeah, there was lots of new stuff in this. I have to kind of figure out how I can make my window a little bit bigger. This was a very, very good Nintendo Direct, I have to say. The fact that Metroid Prime Remastered just shadow drops is crazy, and then also the Mario Kart stuff. Okay, let's rewind. It's very different. Yeah, I was talking about that with some folks on the interwebs today. Tears of the Kingdom has a very different vibe compared to Breath of the Wild, and I think this trailer kind of confirms that it's much more like contrasty. So Breath of the Wild was kind of subdued, of course, and this seems to be, they go super colorful, and at the same time they go super dark, and they kind of change that up, which is very interesting. And Pikmin, of course, yeah. I recognize the game by the thunder sounds, by the way. This is very Twilight Princess-like to me, these flying flying things. Flying things! I'm not going to pick this apart as much as some of my colleagues may, just a little bit. This is a very interesting shot as well. So there's bow goblins there. They seem like they're doing stuff in the Tundra Plateau.
Rise, rise, my
So far, they have shown mostly that the Hyrule has been
sweep over Hyrule.
kind of corrupted in a way. There used to be a shrine here, so it seems like the shrines have been kind of replaced.
Eliminate
I
this
hope they don't wreck Hateno, by the way. Oh yeah, and the Xenoblade. Yeah, this was an excellent direct, especially if you like the Switch is a crazy system for JRPGs.
and her
Oh, it seems like the Blood Moon is like a more continuous thing.
leave no survivors.
It's the same music, by the way, as in the second trailer. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Choir is new for these Zelda games, at least. Choir in the music. Yeah, I hope they don't wreck Hateno, because Hateno is my favorite sound. Yeah, I like there's some really creepy looking new monsters in there. Here, there's the Thundercloud. Not sure if you've seen Monster Maze's video on that, but he says that there are lots of weird things happening in the overworld. Redead are back. Yeah, really? That kind of ups the age classification for this game by a lot, because those folks are creepy. Oh, is that a Redead? It's very creepy looking, at least. Like the new enemies. I also have the feeling that they did a lot of updating on the rendering. Like the textures, at least these textures look very good. And I think it's kind of cool that Sheikah tech seems to be corrupted a bit. There's like a big bokoblin there in the middle. This is so ominous. This one, that's a very, very cool looking fella. They have new horns now again, so it seems like horns are constantly changing as well. Chunkoblin. Yeah, the grabby guardian hands, those are nasty. Yeah, I do see some textures that are identical with Breath of the Wild. This is new, the way this grass is rendered, by the way. I think that's looking very beautiful. That's cool that they're dropping in the bokoblins there. This is very similar to a shot from the E3 2016 one. War Chieftain, yeah, exactly. This is a double WTF moment. Like, suddenly there's this Minecraft-looking fella just stomping around. I think this is not on Hyrule, by the way. I think this is on one of the islands. You can see, like, the color scheme seems to be different when you're up in the air as well. Very cool looking golem there. But, yeah, weird. I really like how weird this all is. Minecraft and Zelda? When we dropping, boys?
I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
Maybe we can find the Japanese voices on the YouTube channel. So now we have a nice overview. Yeah, it looks like the islands are very, like fragmented from the looks of it right now, at least. There's another weird thing going on there. There's still not much sign of the underground, right? This is very cool looking, those drawings. No idea what they're gonna do with that, but it's very interesting looking. Looks like Skyloft over there, Aspiring Hero says. Wouldn't surprise me. It would be weird if they didn't at least reference Skyloft in some way.
I am not sure you.
Yeah, online folks were arguing that this island here looks a little bit like Skyloft. Bon appetit, Graham. Thanks for stopping by.
Able to stop him.
I do hope that there's also some more natural looking sky islands. This is a beautiful shot, by the way. I'm kind of asking myself if this is in Hyrule or if this is in new landmass. Huh. This is very cool, by the way. They're doing some super interesting traversal stuff. Oh, Elias says in the middle left, the cluster looks more like Skyloft. Middle left.
But Link, I am not sure.
Middle left. This one? With the waterfall thing up there then? And this is like the main island? Yeah, possibly. It does look quite a lot like Skyloft. Bah. This thing is very interesting up here. It has the bridges as well, Alliance Skyhawk says. I love this new enemy design. And also the bow he shoots is kind of weird because he's shooting next to the creature. It's like a homing missile. And this is so awesome that they're kind of giving the shield surfing some extra juice. Can we ride Loft Wings, please? And this is crazy. Oh, there's so much going on here. This is an excellent trailer. Like, is this is just magnesis or is this a different kind of power? I'm not sure what he's using. He's using his hand. Maybe it's more like a telekinesis ability. He's very high up. He's almost as high as Death Mountain here. Hopefully not motion controlled, yeah. Looks like he has normal hands in that shot. Ooh, that's interesting. So maybe there is a before and after part in the story. This looks like a suitably underground location. So that's hope for cool new underground land masses. And he's using another of those kind of Zonai dragon looking items he also has in the second trailer. This thing. Another Talus, by the way. I really hope that they already showed lots of new enemies, so that's probably going to be fine. Toonford says his hammer thing has the same head. Ah, okay. I also like the look of the new caves. They're really using those luminous stones to their advantage. Yeah, you can see here that it's the same kind of design. So weird weapons, check. Weird new enemies, check. Is this Zelda? Or is it someone different? She's wearing the tunic. That's kind of reminding me of the owl lady, so to say. Aspiring Hero says it has the same pattern that the golem thing had in the last trailer. Crucinator weapon. Is that Hylia? Yeah, it would be nice if we saw Hylia. Because it's kind of a mysterious character, right? She wasn't in the first Zelda games. At least she wasn't in there until Skyward Sword. Then she suddenly was the goddess and stuff. I think this hand is so cool looking, by the way. Yeah, that looks... We'll get to the car. It's kind of goofy, honestly, but... Yeah, I'm kind of looking if there's a UI overlay if he's using the telekinesis power. Yeah, there kind of is. I'm curious if this is just more magnesis or if this is a new kind of power. Jump bound. Oh, so he was pulling the wheel out of the water. This is so silly. I love it. Kind of looking if this stuff is different or not. Rocks in the background and stuff like that. With the dragon heads on the car. And it almost looks like you can build your own vehicles in a way because it looks so rinky-dinky. Even has headlights, yeah. And weather balloon, I'm sorry, following the news. This balloon is very interesting looking as well. So much stuff. I think this is the best shot of the heavens we get. Digga 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 da da da. What's going on the top of the mountain? Stay away from the USA with that balloon, Link. Like this mountain, that's Death Mountain, right? With stuff... Oh, this mountain! There's like another mountain with a hole in it. I'm kind of asking myself how they... Because this looks like it's the Great Plateau, but it's very different looking. Or at least it's quite different looking. Kind of asking myself how they're gonna do that, if there's a time jump between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Ulysses says, I think that's the feature, building vehicles. Would make sense in a game like this with so much traversal. So this mountain has a hole in it. That's crazy. And this is like a super vertical stack of islands. Just going up, straight up. Which would make sense with the phasing up power that he has. Which they don't really show here, I think. This is also very ominous looking, this circle. The mountain with the hole in it is around Mount Lanayru. Mount Lanayru, rip. Oh, the pieces could fall from the sky and land in a bog. Yeah, that makes sense. This is so weird. Building your own vehicles, and that's probably maybe then also governed by the physics engine. There's lots of little stuff here in the background that I can't really see because I'm watching this on a small preview window. There's so much sky stuff. Here and there and there and here and here. The circle looks like the Death Star. Oh, Aspiring Hero Games. You were quicker than I was. These shots never get old, but I still hope that there's like genuinely new land masses as well, not just Hyrule. Yeah, something's falling down. Whee! Boink. Looks like the Sky Islands are moving, or is that the camera? So I'm kind of asking myself if this scene is at the beginning of the game, or if there's like a midway point in which the game suddenly shifts. Gucci asks, do you think this is the full Tears of the Kingdom theme? Want to learn it on piano? Right now I'm starting to think it is. Yeah, so they have their key change as part of the melody. Of course, I already have an arrangement of that. So if you want to learn it, you can start right now. Death Star Island. Elias Skyhawk says, well, players already built their own vehicles using metal crates and minecarts. That's true, yeah. See you later, Lazarus. Thanks for stopping by. T-D-D-D. Loink. Boink.
Please, lend him your power.
Lend who? This is a beautiful shot, but I do think it's kind of cute that they're still hiding. They're still hiding just about everything about this game, despite showing some nuggets here and there. Like what happens with Zelda? We're not telling. But this is a beautiful shot, that's for sure. Toom, 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 toom. Elias Skyhawk says, I get the feeling there's a tutorial sort of section before crap hits the fan. I don't think the first bit will be all that long a section. Yeah. It is interesting. Thanks for stopping by, TuneForge. I'm going to bed soon as well. Boing. I want to give this one more playthrough, the entire trailer, and focus on the music a little bit more. His hand in that shot is wrecked. Wrecked. Yeah, man. Ugh. Like it looks like it's ready to fall apart in a way. Ugh. Gnarly.
Please, lend him your power.
Beautiful shot. Very cool. Aspiring Hero says, I think it'll start where the first trailer started with them wandering around underground. That would be a good way to kind of tutorialize the beginning of the game, right? Because underground is an easier place to kind of make it compact and do a tutorial section. But I hope they find a way to make an quote-unquote open tutorial section like they had in Breath of the Wild. One more time.
Please take a look.
This was a very good direct. This is kind of Twilight Princessy, right? With the way the lighting works. And these searchlights and stuff. I'm not sure at all about the timeline of these events. It's a very bright thing there in the middle as well. This is a very cool texture.
Rise, rise, my servants. Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies. Leave no survivors.
This kind of crazy. Some of the textures the orchestra is doing is very nice. Very different from Breath of the Wild as well. You kind of have to listen through the Hemi voiceover though. It's very Twilight Princessy, yeah. Maybe Link gets punted back into the Shrine of Resurrection for 100 years. I was thinking something along those lines. So maybe the Master Sword gets wrecked in the beginning of the game, and then he ends up somewhere on a sky island with Mrs. Bloopy person. And then turns out that, like 5 years have passed or something. That'd be cool. That'd be a way to shake up the overworld. Oh, I hope they don't wreck Hateno Village.
For Hyrule, eliminate this kingdom.
Xenomorph said, it's a loop. This is how Link becomes left-handed again. Hey, Matthew, welcome.
Her allies. Leave no survivors.
And interesting that they got a choir for the soundtrack this time. Hope they do some nice and weird stuff with that. Shmoo, shmoo. This Gerudo probably. There's stuff coming out of the ground, it seemed. And he's inside of sort of a Sheikah thing.
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
Shooka-dooka-dook. Bong 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 bang. I could do a piano arrangement of the beginning. The beginning has some cool textures, but I'm not sure if those translate to piano well. The rest are already arranged. So. Shoo-ba-doo, bong bang gong. Homing missile. It's so funny. I'm kind of curious why they made that. And I'm still not sure if I recognize this mountain and these hills over there. That'd really get my enthusiasm going even more if there's actually new landmasses, because we explored Hyrule so much already. And this is such a funny. Car building is funny stuff. The hill in the bow shot is near the park with the horse statue. Okay, right, yeah. Yeah, with the white horse and stuff. Yeah, so far we've been seeing Hyrule Regular old Hyrule.
Please, lend him your power.
That was The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, the latest entry.
Yeah, they're
in the
keeping so
Legend of
much on the
Zelda
reps.
series.
It's very cool.
In addition to the standard version, a collector's edition of the game containing
Question
various
is there a
items
soundtrack with the
released-
collector's edition? Because then I'd get it. Like, no question about it. Also, oh, there's the Talus Fort is up there.
Day.
Steel case.
A new amiibo figure of Link from this game
Digga
will
digga ding
also be
down.
available on the same day.
Ding.
We hope you're looking forward to Link's latest grand adventure.
Ooh, Angel of Grace says Gerudo Desert was the only section that was land connected we couldn't access, and Ganondorf is a Gerudo. That would make a lot of sense. And they haven't shown the desert in any of the teasers, it seems. It was kind of weird that you got a message like you can't go further, like the invisible wall. There's no invisible walls in the game, but there is an invisible wall. Would be nice if you could like cross the desert and then actually reach a new place. Xenomorph says, if they touch Patricia, I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, I'm afraid at least Athena Village is toast. Elias Skyhawk says, I'm even more glad I've taken the afternoon off on 12 May and the entire week as well. Zelda Marathon incoming. You know, that's a nice idea for sure. Aspiring Hero Games also says, time to book my holidays for when it comes out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to space it out myself a little bit, the Zelda-ing. Because I do want to do piano arrangements a lot, of course, when it releases, but I don't want to kind of burn myself out. So try to find a nice way of immersing myself without burning it all out. Folks, thanks so much for stopping by during this loosey-goosey Nintendo Direct reaction stream. This was an excellent Direct for me. Getting to play the Minish Cap, getting to play Metroid Prime, which looked amazing, by the way. Yoshi's Island Love in Mario Kart 8, and extra characters in Mario Kart 8, which implies that they're being more ambitious with the expansion pack, which is also great. And a nice morsel of Zelda. Yeah. This was an evening well spent, and I'm glad you spent it all with me. It was a pity there were so few farming games for Aspiring Heroes, I do agree. Thank you all. I didn't have anything planned for Friday just yet. I wanted to do a piano arrangement. Just a regular old piano arrangement. I was kind of waiting for the Direct. Doesn't seem to be too much. Maybe I'll do a Metroid Prime piano arrangement of the great... I think I probably will do that. There's not a whole lot of new material in the Zelda stuff that I can do much with, so it might be Metroid Prime. Hey, Komorebi! I'm just about to leave, but you can say you catched it live, and then you can scroll back. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you soon. And now I'm going to bed. If I can find the right buttons to turn the stream off. Yeah, have a good day, everybody, or night, or good night, and all that kind of stuff. Thanks, bye.